was on his cricket phone, man.
I know. I like it, man. It's all right. We want to get some more calls in, guys. 252 two
Appreciate
two
you,
eight
Locks.
5098. That we want to get your thoughts on this. Are the stars aligned as we I guess go on the road against in Atlanta? We usually play well on the road against Atlanta. I feel like I know that's the case with the Saints. And on top of that, uh, the Falcons aren't a great team. This is an opportunity for the Carolina Panthers. You got to wonder if Jeremy Chinn's going to be back, and J.C. Horn would be very helpful against Drake London and Kyle Pitts. I want to before we keep while we're letting people regroup on the calls and all of that, I want to go on to the Prize Pick segment of the show. We are sponsored by Prize Picks, but I don't even care if if it's a sponsorship. I love Prize Picks, as that if it's daily fantasy football sports, and it's fun. You can do it on anything. If you go to prizepicks.com or download the app, use the promo code C3, you're going to get a 100% first time deposit bonus. And the way that Prize Picks works is you make multiple entries based on daily fantasy projections, right? So the projection for Lamar Jackson is 205 passing yards. So if we were going to pick Lamar Jackson, which I did, and I'm going to go ahead and show you my entry. Don't look at the one that looks silly. It looks so dumb. I'm not even going to show you guys this one. But
Nah, you ought to show it. What?
it's
What
so
looks so
bad.
dumb?
I got roped into the Taco Tuesday thing, and
Oh no.
so
You
I
picked
put
McCollum and who?
oh
Doncic.
oh dude,
Golden
look is
Doncic.
this. I tried to get this hockey player on getting 3 shots on goal. He didn't do that, right? On top of that, McCollum I don't know if this game's still going. It's probably at the end.
You should refresh.
He's not going to get that. And then I went less than because I just felt like 46 and a half felt like a huge number. This is points,
Luka,
rebounds,
man.
and assists for Luka Doncic. And I didn't even think about this. This dude crushed that number, 55.
Yeah.
So here, that would have been $5 to pay 25. But here, this is the real pick of the week for me. And we're going to make our Panther picks. But this is what I went with last night. I was like peeking around. I put Lamar Jackson more than 205 and 0.5 passing yards against Tampa Bay. I'm rooting against Tampa Bay here as the stars are aligning. And I went Kyler Murray more than 250 passing yards against the Minnesota Vikings. So that's how Prize Picks works. You got to pick multiple entries. You got to do a minimum of 2. They can't be on the same team if you do only 2. And you have to have like at least 1 entry from a different team. So I guess they're ultimately kind of playing each other or playing with each other as a team. Lamar Jackson, though, if I put in $5, if I hit both of these, I win 15. So that is Prize Picks. If you go there and use the promo code C3, you get a first time deposit bonus of up to $100, 100% of your match. And what we like to do each week is look at the Panthers projections for player projections in daily fantasy football sports and that of the Atlanta Falcons. What are you giggling about?
Greg is saying that there are none. That
Yeah,
There are
there's
no.
none.
There are no.
Oh, my
Panthers.
goodness.
Find any earlier.
Yeah.
I
There
was
may be
thinking-
Falcons, but there
Yeah.
are no Panthers projections. Yeah.
So what are the
Ooh.
Falcons? Check the Falcons. Damn, Prize Picks disrespecting?
Just do all 3 of those.
No,
right? Just
it's
do-
not
there's your choice right there. All
disrespecting.
3
You
of
know
those.
what? It's too much of an unknown commodity right
There's-
now.
who-
They're probably
later in the
sitting there
week.
going, "Yeah,
Name-
what?
Yeah, Saturday there'll
PJ?
be more. Yeah.
Name is like I could see Christian McCaffrey being like a superstar worth them trying to put him on there because it's easy to bet when it's somebody that you recognize, but DJ Moore and those guys aren't necessarily people that like the league recognizes as
Brian
a
Burns.
fantastic.
Well, but also maybe
player.
it's because the Falcons have a
Yeah.
lot of questionables, so they don't know exactly who's going to be
Sure.
playing, and they want to factor that in before they put up DJ
It's
Moore's
probably
numbers.
good." This
I
is why
was
you
really
want to get them
interested.
early sometimes too.
Yeah, I was really interested to see what DJ Moore's numbers would have been. I mean, if you looked at his Prize Picks before the last game, he had failed to eclipse like 59 yards in one game all season, and
Yeah.
my man did it in the first half. So I'm interested to see what the more or less number is going to end up being Prize Pick. So hey, that means you got to tune into the Friday free for all this Friday at 7 p.m. When we see what the more accurate numbers for this game is going to be. Friday free for all, where you can join the show just like you see us doing here now. What were the Falcons' numbers again, Tony? Like, what were they? Anything? I mean, I know it's all really early, so it's not like there was something.
Oh,
super
that's the
special.
wrong. All right, I was looking. I was like, that's not. All right, so right now it's Drake London. Where's the value here? I mean, I'm doing Kyle Pitts over. It's got to be the time. Like, what? He hasn't done anything all season.
What's his last?
What's Drake London's asking passing yards?
This guy has not gotten. Look, he had 9 receiving yards last week, 19 the week before, 25 the week before.
If
Good
Jeremy
God.
Chin's hey, let me tell you.
I know Jeremy Chin and J.C. Horn come back.
And by the way, J.C. Horn and Kyle Pitts, they had a fantastic matchup when Florida played South Carolina, and they were both on that team. They they went back and forth, getting the better of one another. So that might be a match.
Dude, we're gonna smoke these mugs.
I'm telling you.
Isn't that messed up?
Tony.
That's messed up. We're gonna I think we could actually beat the crap out of them.
Let's go. That's what I'm saying, Tony. Start believing, man. We're gonna thump these clowns. That's 100% what we're gonna do. The Falcons. That's who they are. The Falcons. We're gonna thump their ass. Come on. Let's go, baby.
You know, one of the coolest things about Prize Picks is that I don't know if we mentioned is we saw it earlier with your picks, but I love that you can cross sports.
Yes,
you can do a basketball player with a football player. So like if you're only feeling solid about one football player that week, and there's basketball games or
we can pop over the NBA and get some late action right now if we wanted to.
It's really cool.
By the way, Tony, I'm so happy that you grabbed that drop. Dude, that gets me fucking hyped every single time, dude.
I got the whole song, but I mean, we don't want to play too much. But I like I think we could get away with just playing that little bit, like, until he says, "Will it beam?" If
it's below 15 seconds, I think you're good.
So, look at this. It's just like, all right. So, what? All right, which one of these? What would you? I don't have great faith. I don't like taking a under or a less than on like a number and passing that low. Right? Is like that to me is a setup, a trap right there, because even if you win this game, they're going to have to pass the ball down the stretch to try to catch up.
Right.
So like if I'm doing Mariota here, that number's just so low is that I know that is that he has not hit that in his last. He's only hit over that number one time this year.
You know what would be interesting? On Friday, they'll probably have up his rushing numbers. Mariota has definitely been using his feet this year. He's definitely been using his feet this year to burn defenses, and his mobility is a part of their game. So I think kind of similar to when we played Kyler Murray, we're going to have to play contain. We're going to have to leave someone to spy. He's very mobile, very athletic. And, our linebackers are going to have to run around and make sure that we seal the edges and stop him from burning us on bootlegs and even some design quarterback runs that they do in red zone situations.
I like that Drake London right there. I would take the over on that 39. Is that 39 yards?
39 and a half. Yeah, he's got to get 40 receiving yards.
I would take the over on that.
I don't like any of these numbers, man. Like, I don't love any of the, like, I can't go less than against Mariota on this number. Like, I could see how it possibly could, but I just like, it's 160 yards in the NFL. If you don't get 160 yards passing as an NFL quarterback, like, I mean, like, it's just the odds are. I don't know. I don't like these. The one that you like is Drake London. I like Kyle Pitts more than just because it's like time. Everybody's just talking about it now. People are so upset. in fantasy football, the noise has got to be going on in Atlanta. Like, why is Kyle Pitts not more of a factor in our offense?
I think I'm only partial to Drake London's because he's on my fantasy team.
Yeah.
And while he may not be a fantastic live action receiver for these 40 yards, but he's been a decent wide receiver 3. So.
I mean, I don't know, man. Like I said, I understand what you're saying, Tony. It's like it's almost like a trap. But at the same time, man, like if Jeremy Chin and J.C. Horn come back and continue to ball out like this, you know, it's not outside the realm of possibility, man. I don't know. That's kind of too early. I don't even know if I would pick any of those.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm looking around the league right now. Let's
Derrick
just
Henry over 100. That's who are they playing?
Houston.
Oh well, yeah, he might get him.
Yeah. Here. What about this? Christian McCaffrey. Week 2, San Francisco in a division game. They've owned the Rams.
Yeah.
They've owned the Rams. They beat the crap out of them earlier this year. Now, after coming off of a tough loss against Kansas City, Kyle Shanahan is going to have something in store for you. And the Christian McCaffrey special is alive, bro. I'm totally going more on that this week. Mm-hmm. I like that. I like the stars aligning. And then, what about this? Jonathan Taylor, Sam Ehlinger is the quarterback that they have just replaced Matt Ryan with the Colts. Jonathan Taylor's coming back. They're going against a Washington Commanders team that plays tough late in the year under Ron Rivera. But you don't think they're going to give him a heavy dose of the run game? I like this, right? Ooh. And let's find one more because I want to triple. What do you think? Who throws a pick this week? Ooh. I don't love that.
Yeah, that is tough.
Tom Brady I think Tom Brady throws a pick.
Forcing it. Career
loss. A couple last week.
That Baltimore team has been actually pretty stout on defense. It's actually been my defense. I know they've let some people come in at the end of the games, but they've been a takeaway machine.
I like this.
Doesn't Lamar Jackson tend to throw an interception in a game too, though?
I found it. DeAndre Hopkins, more than 67.5 receiving yards. Second week back. Cardinals could be falling apart. DeAndre Hopkins, fresh, rested, and going to make it happen like this. I'm going to go. I won a couple of bucks last week. So let's see if we can turn this 10 into 50 with daily fantasy football sports through Prize Picks. The promo code is C3. Gets you 100% deposit on your first time, a bonus or a match up to $100. And I tell you this, a lot of people have been having fun playing Prize Picks. I know I have. Yeah. So we thank them also for their sponsorship. All right. Let's see. What's next on the agenda? More calls? What do you guys want to do? Do we got anything else we need to talk about beyond the calls?
Let's do some more calls.
All right. The number's 25.